Hello, hope you guys are doing well. With this week, I wanted to do something a little bit different because I have been thinking a lot about just what kind of content I want to put out on YouTube. I enjoy what I've been doing so far, and as you can probably tell, I have been trialing different things out. I just feel like I still haven't found the niche or the space in which best highlights the kind of content I want to make, but also is enjoyable to watch. And on saying that, I'd really love any kind of idea or input from you guys who have been so vocal in all the other pieces of content that I've put up so far, just to hear about what you'd be interested in seeing, because I think trying to juggle the music and trying to juggle the content part, you lose sight of the intention, and it's something that I've really tried to now bring back into focus. I still think I haven't figured out the right balance and the right blend and what works for the kind of stuff that I want to make, but also is entertaining, because at the end of the day, it is a platform that it's about entertaining. And so I think there's a lot of work still that needs to be done, particularly with YouTube, and a lot more trial and error. I'm going to try upload every week, as I have done for the last year and a half. Consistency above all is the most important. So a video like this, although may feel like low effort, I think it's important, because not only does it maintain my consistency, but this is also more of a reality. As you go throughout years and different seasons, you have to constantly reflect and ideate, and sharing that process is also part of this journey. In saying that, yes, there is new music I've been working on. I have finished 8 songs in this new batch of songs that I've done. I have been intentionally not releasing as quickly as I'd like to, because I think in the initial 10-15 songs that I had finished, there was a lot of takeaways and things that I didn't really feel happy with, because there was an intention to the idea in the song and I really loved it, but I failed it in the sense that I didn't give the correct attention to the song, and I didn't get to deliver it in the way that means most to me. And so in failing that, I feel like I let down those songs, and so it made no sense for me to put those out. Instead, be happy with the fact that I managed to do that, and there could be songs I will come back to at a later point, but I think what's important first is going through this process of refining and getting better and improving as a writer and a producer, and then with the catalog music, start to release and be reliable in the kind of content that I can put out there. So I'm very proud of these songs, and so these are going to probably be the first 8 songs that I will release throughout the end of this year and throughout next year, and hopefully at that point in time I'll have new music being worked on as well. There's a lot of learning on the go, so I do definitely believe in putting things out there and not letting it sit on the hard drive, but I also believe in giving art time to grow and not just rushing things out of the gate for the sake of the fact that everyone is always on this idea of churning, because then I think I lose the intention of each of these songs. At the end of the day, there's an emotion and a story behind it, and if I'm just trying to become a factory and throw songs out there half-assed without really giving it the light it deserves, and I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice, but also people that are actually looking for music that has a lot of effort in there and has a lot of intention and meaning behind it. The last thing, my Substack has been going on for the last, I think, 6 to 7 months, and I've been consistent with uploading 1 to 2 times a week. Substack is a really cool place because it feels like the blog version of YouTube right now. It's a place where you can share long-form written things. You can really express thoughts without having to rely on having a visual component. It's just got a different niche of people that are very engaged, seeking out genuine connections and community, and looking to connect with other people in an art space or just in general. And I really just like the idea of an alternative format that feels like a real breath of fresh air. I also like to just share my journal entries and things like that, songwriting. So if you're looking for very niche stuff still related to the whole process, I definitely would encourage checking out my Substack. That covers what's been going on with my music recently. That covers what's been going on and what my focus is with YouTube, and that covers the Substack stuff. So I'm sure there's things I'd want to say that I'm going to forget, but regardless, I do really appreciate everyone's support up until now. The responsibility is on me to really keep investing time and consistency if I want to make it grow. It sucks some weeks because the effort you put in often doesn't translate in what you want to do, but that goes across the board, and it's a reality for everyone that creates content. So I try not to get lost in all of that and care too much, and I try to remember that it is a long game and it's fine as long as I'm constantly trying to improve in small percentages. It will eventually work its way out. That's it. Looking forward to what's to come. There's a lot of big things and new music going to actually be released. So stay tuned, and I try to do my best to keep you guys updated as much as possible. Have a good week.